7-map pool, 6 down and 1 to go. And Oregon man now first, which is good. Kafid Dostoevsky at the end. Hap, quick thoughts as the game is pretty much ready.
It's going to be a difficult one because Chaos is starting to improve themselves. Rogue is really struggling, so I'm thinking there's some good opportunities here for Chaos if they manage to get their fragging duo together.
So you could basically IGL your entire attack with that IQ on the roof. And Rogue, I think, are positioned quite well here. As I mentioned, they've got a lot of info. Oh, no, what is that? There is absolutely no info on Renewals. Playing in piano, you should never be allowed to get something like that. A C4 goes out to kill the player and repel, but he doesn't get it. Surely he can burst this player here in Cigar, but no, Rogue pushback still. This ace charge is going to expose his position, but Rogue need to make sure they check this corner.
Pushing up very close to the wall here, and he's aware of the presence of a drone. He does miss the shot onto the top of red stairs, and it's going to be Corey getting a kill instead. Renewals does bring down Rips, but he is also injured in the process, and that's going to be finished off by Corey. Smokes. They'll be coming out from Karjeka, but he gets shot straight down, and now the defuse is going to have to be picked up by Corey, which he does, and he goes in for the plant, but secretly, he can just sneak on up. He knows where the player is, he gets him, and Chaos Esports Club take round number 1.
They've got to start to make an execute work, but there's still a lot of util on Chaos' side. This is going to get very difficult for them.
Opening things up is Hosties. He gets the kill onto Vito. The second time he's been the first death. Leon adding on. Hostie with a second. Okay, Rogue are now just going to push in, make that a third for Hostie. He showed up so much in their last game, and he shows up in this one. A flawless round for Rogue. Says, we're not going to let you speed ahead of us too much. Their newest player doing bits.
You're telling me I've got a classic case of Aussie net right now. I'm seeing one frame every few seconds, but, well, secretly he's doing his darndest to keep this in the bag for Chaos.
But he's going to take some damage in the process, and that will have alerted them to his position. Finally, secretly, and next one do full, and that puts them in a 2 versus 2, but Leon can't close it out as Cryan gets the kill for himself. Now, just he and Renewals have to go up against Rips, who's working on very limited time. Delete the Banshee so that he can move on forward, but he still doesn't entirely know where these players are. He gets shot down and shut down. Chaos take the next round.
Doesn't bode well for Rogue.
The Chaos, they look like they could be ready to do it. There's the smoke. Vito's just going to take the shots in, hoping that he catches someone out, but so far he fails in his endeavor. Karjeka opening things up in this next engagement. Rogue just need to get in and make the plant. That's what's going to start happening as Karjeka continues to clean on up. Vito, he was the last hope, but Karjeka on a tear brings him down and secures Rogue the round.
A desperate attempt.
The backstore wall has also been opened, so that's another line of sight the Rogue have onto the defenders, and they're going to use it very much to their advantage as they continue to add to their kill count. High chance of a pinch coming in. He can't even get the first kill. Rogue take reading, and for the first time, make it into the lead.
Players can walk up and shoot it as well. Now the push in from Rogue. Remember, they managed to execute last time. Oh, Vito, he's found another one. But Rogue managed to execute last time even without clearing VIP, so they might not need to clear out Vito here.
Or maybe Corey got rid of it. We did see the lifeline go in, and he's going to collect that kill onto Hostie. Suddenly, Chaos looking significantly stronger this time than they did before. Rips is trying to come down the brown stairs, knowing full well that Vito is present there in VIP. He's going to have to clear it himself if he has any hope, but he doesn't. Chaos do finish things at a 3-3 at the half, and this could still be anyone's game.
You can deny Piano completely and actually frag out any players that try to peek on through. That's huge.
And those are the potential opportunities, but he's not going to take it as next one comes swinging straight in. And now he can just push up on the bar, knowing full well these players are here, but Rips, he gets taken down brutally by Vito, who's decided to show up now. Chaos. Good round from them. One of the players has pinged where someone on Rogue is, but in fact it's going to be Corey getting the opening kill as a frag shortly follows in to bring Leon down.
Rips could drop at any point he sees fit, and, well, Hostie as well. How long can Chaos hold on? That's a nice shot, and he's going to push on the back of it as well. Hostie being a headache, uncontrollable, but he needs to make sure not to get refragged. Elsewhere, though, Chaos find one. Only 2 players left for their side. Make that just 1. And it looks like Rogue may be able to tie this up unless next one could pull something out of nowhere.
Well, Diffuser's been dropped, so he's going to have to go in for the kills unless he makes his way back upstairs, but he can't make his way really anywhere. Hosty cleaning things up. It was good control from Rogue, I think, because even when those players from...
Trying to trap these players, Cryin trying to push, and then Corey goes down. Eventually, Renewals also finds one. That's Hosty, who is roaming above. The sole player to hold down the bomb site. Rips, though, he can deny the entry through Freezer. And, well, Leon denies an entry of his own through the double door into Kitchen. Karzeka was also above. Leon's been droned multiple times. How much can Chaos do here to capitalize on the absence? And there you go. Cryin goes straight on inside. Finds his second. They don't know that he's alone on the bomb side. And they've also taken out the player who was flanking all on Karzeka now in a 1 versus 4 retake.
Yeah, and obviously Karzeka isn't on the site, so he's going to struggle here, and he totally misses out. The fact that Vito was just down the corridor, Chaos don't even need to get the plant down as they take the next round for themselves.
And they have man advantage, they have great map control for this execute, but Hosty's still in a power position. He has this long angle from inside washrooms if someone enters, but Karzeka goes down first. This is the execute from Chaos, but just about everything is working in their side.
Yeah, not the miss that Hosty wanted, as now Chaos are just continuing to clean things up with just 1 player left remaining on Rogue. That's Rips once again. We've seen this happen before. Chaos have a flawless round and push themselves to the match point. I'm not going to call it draw point because I'm not me.
So much on the line here for Rogue. It's been such a poor stage for them, and it's not a good way to start it. Secretly gets on the scoreboard.
Tjenare, Secretly, so good to see you back on the interview.
Tjenare. Feels good to be back, man. Feels good.
I mean, look, let's be honest. Not the best season for Chaos, but today you got the victory against Rogue. Do you feel that part of that victory is taken away from you because of Rogue's current performance?
Maybe a little bit, but a win is still a win. And this, it's been a long time coming. It's been a while since this team won a game by now. So, it felt good just to win something, even though it isn't the strongest iteration of Rogue, but it still felt really good.
Definitely a morale booster, I can say that. How is everything now working with this, I guess, refurbished team? How have things been going? How has Fresh been kind of guiding you alongside Hyperino through the past few weeks?
Well, things have been going well in terms of how we prepare and how we practice and stuff. But it's hard because there's a lot of pressure on us right now because of the situation we're in, right? So, we feel maybe a bit pressured that we have to get wins, have to get points now. So it does put a lot of pressure on us. But just getting this first win now, it's a good step in the right direction at least. But we need to make sure we just don't get complacent. We need to keep going at it, and we still need a lot more points to be able to secure our spot in the league next season.
Yep, there's still some more mountains to climb, and you're only at the tippity bottom of it, I guess. But let's talk about an operator that really showed up a lot on your game, specifically on Cafe of all the maps, Malusi. How hard has it been to kind of deal with the operator in the current metagame from your point of view? I know everybody has their own opinion on it, but from your point of view in this game.
Well, being a hard breacher, there's nothing worse than walking into a site with 3 Melusa traps trying to plant the diffuser and then, not being able to move. So it's hard to deal with. It's just, while it might not be the strongest thing on paper a lot of times, but it's really annoying to play against. And especially, for me, being the planters, I have to go through a lot of them.
Well, you kind of have to go through the cranberry sauce to get it, the actual shotgular at the end. But that said, Secretly, again, a victory is a victory. That is what matters.